maybe I'm seeing spots, but it looks like there's spots like on my head, like little white speckles. It's like a pinkish orange color, and then splotchy white. The splotchy white is the same thing as around all my joints, on my knuckles, my elbows, knees, my feet. It's the same white stuff, except it behaves differently on different parts of the body, and it seems to be triggered by radio waves, microwaves. I learned recently that I think it was in 2010, they switched over to 5G altimeters for airplanes, which right around then is when I started having the tinnitus that would go insanely bad every time an airplane, which it still does to this day. My tinnitus goes through the roof the moment an airplane's anywhere in my vicinity. And here in Vancouver, well, they fly airplanes every direction over houses in town all the time. Private pilots just come on out and like, hey, I'm Happy McAirplane. I'm gonna get in my airplane and go fly around slowly at low elevation over your house all day, repeatedly, every single day of the week. Because it makes a lot of sense, you know. Private pilots just love to fly their airplanes so much that, well, they got to take them out every single day of the week, rain or shine, holidays and weekends included. You catch me in my airplane flying slowly over your homes at low elevation, saying, look at me, I'm having fun in an airplane. That's what's going on, right? Makes a lot of sense. Well, when that would happen, you see, I'd start to have all these Morgellons issues, like the splotchiness and the tinnitus, and then that worked into headaches, and then that worked into swollen corners of my temples and eyebrows, and twitchy eyebrow edges there, and then weird hairs and strange colored and texture changes to the hair on my body and my head and everywhere. I've been working on my bike, and it's all connected to these airplanes going over. Well, I mean, there's probably connected to other things besides that, but that's one of the connections. I've noticed if I go near a power substation, like a big one, I get the same type of sensation start to happen. Just be near that much electricity concentrated in one place. I don't know. But the airplanes, I learned in 2010, they went to 5G altimeters. And that's probably has something to do with it, I would imagine. And it makes me wonder what the power level is, because their power level limits that they set were in question about that, you know, because they thought it would interfere with the phones when they went 5G, if it would interfere with the airplanes, altimeters and navigation systems that are 5G, that were already 5G at that point. So what power level do they run their signal at on the planes? Is it this comparable with what the cell towers run? Is it less? Is it more? I mean, you'd think it would be less, but not necessarily, since they want to beam you with microwaves at all times, and they want you to breathe conductive aluminum barium nano antennas and bypass your blood-brain barrier so that those things can fill up your brains and your glands and your tissues, and then resonate at a frequency that is, beamed into them, those antennas that you're breathing into your body with every breath, because they're spraying them on you by the, how many numbers would it, it's an unfathomable number, you know, hundreds of trillions of tons of the stuff that has 20 years straight of tanker jets coming over the sky, 5 at a time, flying in formation, flying in circles on Thanksgiving, leaving big circle trails in circles. Check the video, it's one of my videos back there. But anyway, you know, I discovered some bizarre, weird treatments for the Morgellons that that are helping a lot. Obviously, I'm not all as fucked up as I was a few years ago, but they're really weird. I don't really, they're on my videos too, but it's not something I talk about with everybody because it's very weird. I'll admit it's very strange, and the fact that it works is even weirder. Hey, but Happy McAirplane's pals, they must be playing tag. You see my friend in his airplane? He was flying around here somewhere. We're playing tag today over your house. All day in our airplanes, having fun in an airplane. Every single day of the week. There's nothing better than flying an airplane. Right, that's what's going on. It makes a lot of sense. Let's never question it. This flyover brought to you by oh, by Phoenix Institute. Get your degree in one of three expanding career fields: hospice care worker, chemotherapy technician, or prison guard. Get our triple program and get all three degrees in 6 months. You'll be qualified for any of the jobs in the rapidly expanding fields of hospice care worker, chemotherapy technician, or prison guards. And you'll get a private prison guard certification as well. Isn't that wonderful? The jobs of the future are in hospice care, chemotherapy technicians, and prison guards. Chemotherapy techs are desperately needed at children's cancer hospitals nationwide. Get your training today. Yay for America!